What's good, people? Donnie here. Now, I'm gonna get this shit off my motherfucking chest. Blackface. Throughout the entire centuries, people get offended by that. Black people, particularly. And blackface is not just something that black people get offended by, but it started a trend. A trend in which other races had their own version of blackface, and they get offended by that. Like Hispanic people get offended by the sombrero and the what do you call it? The poncho. Asian people get offended if you make your skin yellow, dress like Fu Manchu, and have your eyes slanted with a little finger thing with the eyes. Even people from the Hindu faith, they get offended if you put a towel around your head and it sound like Apu from The Simpsons. Thank you very much. We started a trend of cultural appropriation before it became famous. Now, as a black man, almost in my 40s, born and raised with just a percentage of other races in me, but mostly black when you see me in sight, I will be honest with y'all. I can't say or speak for other black men or women, but for me, my definition of blackface is, and I do mean is, if you dress as a stereotypical black person, meaning that if this is a whole created black person, you never heard of this person, you got the black face on, you got the lipstick on to make your lips red, you saying stupid shit like "mammy," "oh lordy, what I'm going to do," I'm gonna get extremely offended by that, because that's not, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna get offended by that. Because I would be offended by that, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're not really dressing up like a black person for any kind of event. You just insulting a black person. Okay, let me give you a good example. See, get your idea what I'm talking about. Here's a good example. If y'all remember a few years ago, Julianne Hough in a Halloween costume dressed up like Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black on Netflix. She got a lot of flack for that. She got insulted, criticized. People said she was being rude, and people said she was doing blackface. I, for one, as a black man, do not find that the least bit offending, because she's acting like a fictional character from a fictional TV series. So I don't find it offensive at all. You hear me? I don't find it offensive. But Robert Downey Jr., who dressed up as a character, his character is an Australian guy named Kirk Lazarus, who dressed up as a black man named Lincoln something, I forgot. Like, he dressed up as a entirely fictional black man and acting like every black stereotypical black man out here. Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington, John Amos from Good Times, all that rolled into one. Bernie Mac, all that rolled into one loud black person. Then yes, I was offended, because now I'm let that one slide, because I love Robert Downey Jr. He's a talented man, but he's a true example. His character in that movie Tropic Thunder is a true example as to that type of racism on blackface I don't like. Okay, Julianne did it right. Robert Downey did it wrong. But again, it was for a movie, so. And he later in the end of the movie, learned that he can't do that. Now, if y'all might notice in that movie, Brandon T. Jackson, the movie, who played the character Al Pacino, even he was extremely offended by that character. Kind of get what I'm saying with that? it's okay. What I'm trying to get at, it's okay if a white person want to dress in blackface, so as long as they don't put in the effort to act it out, the stereotypical part of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say if a white person want to dress in a Halloween costume, in that Halloween costume, that white person want to dress up like James Earl Jones, or want to dress up like Biggie Smalls, or Tupac for that matter, or this person want to dress like a Snoop Dogg, or dress up like Sam Jackson on Pulp Fiction, or Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, the black Nick Fury, or dress up like Blade, Wesley Snipes version, or dress like Neil Brown. All of them are, now they are fictional characters, but they are characters that are like, they are characters. You get what I'm saying? Some of them are fictional characters, I meant to say. Tupac and Biggie aren't fictional. They're real characters that happen to die in real life. But Blade and Nick Fury are fictional characters, and I wouldn't find that offensive. But as long as you stick with their characters and don't make it to something offensively stereotypical, I wouldn't be mad about it. But if you sit back and dress up like a black person, from any random black person, and just take every negative stereotype a black person has and act it out in an insulting demeanor, then I will be offended with the blackface. You get what I'm saying with that? There's to put in a proper analogy, it's like saying that it's okay to pick up a female who fell down and lift her up and carry her to a nearby chair to sit on, but it's not okay to fill up on her while you're doing it. Like, grab her titties, or if you lift her up from the leg region, which there should be no reason in the world you should do that, you start feeling her butt near to her pussy region. That's not right. That's in the sexual harassment territory. That's not right. It's one thing to be helpful, but to be offensive, it's a different ball game. And I don't know. Nobody wants to co-sign for that at all. And that's how I feel about blackface. Okay? It's one thing if you want to dress up as a particular character that you like, or you find cool or whatever, and he or she have to be a different race, but it's another, or a person, yeah, but it's another for you to dress up as somebody entirely made up with every stereotypical part of the black person. Now you're just being flat out disrespectful because you're making fun of a race. You get what I'm saying? So, in hindsight, folks, around me, I can't say for other black people because people take things differently, but around me, if you dress up for Halloween as if you're a white person and dress up as a existing black person, I won't get offended. But if you dress up as a stereotypical made up black person with the intent to get ready to use every negative black stereotype in your character, then I will be offended. Some people might say, what's the difference in that? I just explained it to you like 4 times already. The difference is interesting. I explained it to you already. The difference is how you carry it. That's all. Now, I mean, I can't explain for other black people, but that's just me, okay? I'm at least some kind of lenient, though. I like to go out here and give somebody the benefit of the doubt, because that's what I do. Anyway, I can't say for other black people, but if y'all agree with what I'm saying, leave your comments below. I appreciate it. I'd rather have somebody the ears agree or disagree with me. I don't mind talking to a few people and explain my thoughts about it. Like or dislike this video. Subscribe to my channel, please. Hit that notification button. I don't know how you find it, but you'll figure it out. Then I start posting some sites like Subscribe Star. Y'all appreciate if y'all make a donation. But anyway, thank you and enjoy yourself.